Shalom. I give all honor and praises to yaHAWAH. BAHASHAM RAWCHAA QADASH. Give honors to the elders, apostles, great ministers, teaching the truth, searches, I teach to hopefully let this brother focus on. There's going to be another lesson entitled Israel's Future Blessings. So we'll start here in Hosea 14:1. All right. And this was the Assyrian Empire, right? So this was when the northern kingdom was under the captivity of the Assyrians. Okay, Hosea was part of the captivity. All right. So this book of Hosea, chapter 14, verse 1. Israel's right. So usually when the scripture referred to Israel, it usually referred to referring to the northern kingdom, right? It referred to the southern kingdom. The scripture referred to Judah, all right? It referred to Judea, referred to the southern kingdom, right? So, oh Israel, this is referring to the northern kingdom, okay? But in actuality, it talks about the whole nation. But we know during this time, when Hosea writing this, he was writing. He was basically writing this amongst the northern kingdom of the nation of Israel, Yeshua. So, O Israel, return to the Lord yaHAWAH, thy God, the Most High, for thou hast fallen by thine iniquity. Yeah, because they went off. Okay, they're worshiping other gods. Serving other gods, worshiping idols, which worshiping other gods, making worshiping the stars in the heavens. Okay, doing abomination, etc. Take with your words and turn to the Lord. Okay. yaHAWAH shall say unto him, take away all iniquity and receive us graciously, so we will render the calves of our lips. Assure, meaning Assyria, okay, which is our nation of the Assyrian Empire, shall not save us. We will not ride upon horses, neither will we say any more to the work of our hands, ye are our gods, for in thee the fatherless findeth mercy. Okay. Right. Meaning whether they won't put their trust in their own might. Okay. Because this is what Israel doing. They were, let me see something. I read LT. That Assyria cannot save us, nor can our war horses. Never again will we say to the idols we have made, ye are our gods. Okay. No, and you alone do the or. So the fatherless only, the fathers is that find the fatherless find mercy is referring to what? They're basically, it was like a they're hopeless. Right? It's like they need someone to save them. Okay. I will heal their backsliding. I will love them freely, for my anger turn away from them. Okay, from him. All right. I will heal their backsliding. What? The Lord will forgive them. Okay, He's gonna make them whole. But this is this is a future blessings, right? Because Israel, the whole nation is still in captivity. It's still going off. All right. I will be as the dew unto Israel. He shall grow as a lily and cast forth his roots as Lebanon. Okay. His branches shall spread, his beauty shall be as the olive tree, and his smell as Lebanon. Right. So this is a blessing to you, to the northern kingdom, right? You know, they're gonna have many, many seeds, okay, many fruits, right? You know, it's gonna be very beautiful, okay. That they that dwell, they're gonna be blessed, okay. I'll be as a dew unto Israel. You know, um, during the time of Noah, the dew basically was the is what water like the trees and that was making food grow, right? It was a dew, okay. So like dew as in current vegetation. So y'all, yeah, the Lord is going to be that the one that basically the Lord will provide. He gonna be the one that make Israel flourish. Okay, they that dwell under His shadow shall return. They shall revive as the corn and grow as the vine. The scent thereof shall be as the wine of Lebanon. Ephraim shall say, "What have I do? What have I to do anymore with idols?" So this is how we can tell this talk about the northern kingdom because they mentioned Ephraim. Ephraim is the head of the northern kingdom. She'll say, "What have I to do any more with idols? I have heard him and observed him. I am like a green fir tree. For me is thy fruit found." So right now Ephraim not saying what have I do any more with idols, right? They're freely worshiping idols, okay, calling on Jesus, etc. Right? But in the kingdom of heaven, right, in the kingdom of heaven, you know, he has some brothers right now that are Ephraim, from tribe Ephraim. They're putting off their idols. Okay, they're calling they're turning back to yaHAWASHI. Okay, who is wise is he should who is wise who is wise and he should understand these things. Prudent and he should know them. For the ways of the Lord are right. The ways of yaHAWASHI are right, and the just shall walk in them, but the transgressor shall fall therein. Okay. So the just gonna walk in the way of the Lord. Okay, yaHAWASHI. All right, but the transgressor shall fall therein. Okay, so this is what we're gonna see. Many transgressors are gonna um, get taken up. Okay, gonna get taken up. Okay, I'll read it. NLT. It reads, "Let those who are wise understand these things. Let those with discernment listen carefully. The paths of the Lord are true and right, and righteous people live by walking them. But in those paths, sinners stumble and fall." Okay, and this is why you have something called stumbling blocks. Okay, you know, or you have you know, um, they won't they won't fully understand. They won't be able to understand and comprehend. Okay, the way of the Lord. Okay, and thus they're gonna get distorted, right? Because the Lord requires you to do certain things. If you want to truly follow the way of the Lord, right, you have to bear a cross, right? But sinners who just want to, love the world, be in the world, right? They're not gonna be able to comprehend, and follow the Lord, and they're gonna fall. They're just gonna fall, okay, and they're not gonna get back up, okay. So I'm gonna close it here by giving all your praises to yaHAWAH. BAHASHAM RAWCHAA QADASH. That's official.